Good morning. Hi, Louisa. How are you doing? Hello. Welcome, welcome.
So we are an observer?
Yes, Joanne let me know that you were coming. Thanks for being here. I'll ask that you just keep your audio muted. Most of the class, everybody will have their audio muted except for me, but you're welcome to participate along if it matches some things you've been doing in class. Happy to have you. Hi, Jessie.
Hi, Stanvi.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, Jessie, since you have your violin out, let's hear your 4 strings. Will you start with A, D?
This is D, right?
Good, G. E. Wonderful. I'm going to mute you. You are in tune. Louisa, let's hear you next.
Which string first?
A comes first. Just A. Good. D. G. Good. And E. Wonderful. You can mute. Una, you're next. May I hear your A?
D.
Big pluck on A.
A.
So that one, if you could, Zoe, turn that A counterclockwise on the fine tuner, like 2.5 turns.
2.5 turns counterclockwise.
So, I'm sorry, clockwise.
Oh, clockwise. Oops, 1. Okay.
Your turn, Una.
E. E.
A first. 2 more turns.
May I have that, please? Thanks. Okay, try that.
Okay, now counterclockwise 1.
Oops. 1, 2. So more like 4? Maybe.
No, it's in the middle. We went too
Oh.
far. Now we need to bring it back counterclockwise. It should sound like this. Oops. La,
Okay, so counterclockwise.
We'll pluck it one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, now it should go clockwise. So you should be screwing it down.
Okay.
One more time. Great. D.
Go ahead, Una.
D.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So same thing. That one should come clockwise 2 turns.
Third.
Okay, Una,
Okay,
you pluck
go
it.
ahead.
Great. And here comes G. Good. That one should be just 1 turn clockwise.
E.
Go ahead, try G again.
All right, that'll work. And E. Yep, that one needs to be clockwise, like 1.5 turns. Great, we did it. Bravo. Congratulations. So I know like sometimes feels like the tuning is taking up our time, but we should not think of it that way. Because if our violins are not in tune, then our fingers are not going to be in tune every time. And that means our fingers are going to learn to go to the places that they don't want to go to anyway. So it's always worth taking the time to tune the violin. But now that we are, can you find rest position? You stand with your feet together, body tall. Good. And I have my bow in rest position too, so my thumb is on its seatbelt, pointing towards the ground. And you are going to have your belly button towards the screen, look through the computer all the way to my nose. Louisa, we're in rest position. That's it. Here we go. Counting to 10. Looking for everybody to be still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to start straight away with playing today. So keep both your bow and your violin. Find your play position feet. Switch hands, drive your bow. And then get your violin up in playing position. Great. Wrap your violin arm around. We don't need it right now, so we want the head to hold up the violin. And then land your bow. We'll start on the E string. My turn, ready, go. Yeah. And you can play right after I do when it comes through your internet. Ready, go. Good. Yeah, run pony, one more time. Great, reach up to your violin and go back to rest position. Great, now I'm going to show you 2 new symbols from music. I haven't shown you these yet, have I? I don't think I did this with this bus. No. So, Jesse, what do you think this symbol looks like? Don't try to figure out what it means, but what does it match that you know in your life?
Maybe this, an arch.
Yeah, it looks kind of like the bridge. I hadn't thought of that before. It could look like a table, or kind of like a hat, or anything like that. Or an upside down U. And this,
I think it looks like an arch.
yeah, like an arch. This symbol is supposed to match the frog on your bow. Can you all put your frog in the screen? Yeah, there you go. So that looks like that, and Louisa knows that this means down bow. So it's like when you start on the frog side of the bow and you go towards the ground, that's a down bow. So everybody put your bow into the screen and make the frog disappear down. That's a down bow, right? So put your frog in the screen and make it disappear towards the ground. That's down bow. This one, which in real life looks a lot like a V, doesn't it? The letter V. Do you know what that means, Louisa?
It means tip to frog.
Yes. So this one is supposed to match the tip. Everybody put your tip in the screen. And make the tip disappear up. Yep. So this one means bow towards the ground. And this one means tip towards the sky. Great. Okay, so start with your bow floating here. So your middle of your bow is next to your nose. And whichever card I put in the screen, you go. Ready? Which way? Down bow, right? So the frog goes lower. Okay, bring it back to the middle. Which one is this? Down bow, right? Towards the ground. This one's towards the ground. Okay, now come back to the middle. Up, right? Up towards the sky. So you do that that with me. Come back to the middle. And one more. Which way? Down towards the ground. That's it. Good. So every single rhythm that you play in Twinkle is going to start with one of these. Always and forever. It's always going to go down bow. Always towards the ground. So let's practice those down bow twinkle rhythms. Grab your violin once more. Let's go through our steps. Feet together in rest position. Playing feet. Switch hands, drag bow, violin, and land your bow on the E string. So our down bow means that our bow is going towards the ground. Our bow is going down. So that's how we make our down bow. Feel that? Yeah, you try it. Exactly, that's a down bow. One more time. Great. Now, if you let your hand lift up, your bow will naturally rock to the A string, right? But we're still going to start down bow. Our frog is still going to go towards the ground. Try that. Good. Now, rock over to the D string. Can you find that one? Yep. So this is still down bow, even though our bow looks like flat. But down bow, we're starting at the frog and going lower. Like that. And then our last string, we're going to rock over to G string. Experience this. So now our frog is actually higher than our tip. But we're still going to move away for our down bow. Try that again one last time. Exactly. Okay, come back to E. Elbow drop. Your turn. Ready, go. Then let your hand lift to the G string. Your turn. Ready, go. Fabulous. Back to the E. Your turn. Ready, go. And lift just to the A. Your turn. Ready, go. Your turn. Ready, go. And all the way to the G. Start down bow. Your turn. Ready, go. Excellent. Great. So I'm going to unmute everybody. Well, I'm going to request that you unmute. If you could unmute yourself. Will be a loud chorus of individuals. Hi, hi. Okay. You tell me with your bird which one this is. Ready?
Down bow.
Down bow.
Up bow.
Up bow.
Up bow.
Down
bow. Up bow.
Up.
Down bow. Down. Up.
Up.
Down.
Down.
Down. Up.
Great. There's a piece called, I'm going to mute you, so it's easy to hear. There's a piece called "O Come Little Children." It goes like this. I hope you recognize it. I hope this piece is becoming one of your friends. What's really special about "O Come Little Children" is that the beginning of each musical sentence starts up bow. So it goes, up, down, goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Up, down, goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Up, down, goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Up, down, goes my bow till I tell it to slow. I thought we would practice this together so that when you get to "O Come Little Children," you already have the bowing down. Put your violin in a safe spot. You need only your bow. And for this sort of bow control, we really need polished bow hands. So everybody build your best version of a bow hold and hold it up to the camera. That's it. Can you tap your pinky 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Can you flop your first finger 3 times? 1, 2, 3. And can you touch your bent thumb to your nose? Boop. Exactly. Now point your tip up to the sky, your frog towards the ground. And we're going to make our bows disappear and then come back in. Up, down. Exactly. One more time. Up, down. So whenever you hear me sing up, down, you go up, down. The rest of the time we'll just stay floating in the middle. Ready, go. Up, down goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Up, down goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Up, down goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Up, down goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Now here's your challenge, everybody. Can you keep your tip exactly over your hand the entire time? The way that you do that is by bringing a little bit of muscle, a little bit of energy between your thumb and your pinky. Your thumb and your pinky stabilize the bow. So you want just a little bit of energy holding this here, otherwise your bow will flop. Add that energy and your stick will stay really straight. Here we go, one more time. Up, down goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Up, down goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Up, down goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Up, down goes my bow till I tell it to slow. Jesse, do you have a question? No, you're just raising your hand.
Yeah.
Cool. All
He
right.
was holding his hand and trying to touch it.
Oh, trying to get it stabilized. Cool. So now we're going to do Oh Come Little Children, the piece playing. I'm not even going to say the words. We're just going to listen for that up-down sound. Watch my bow to know when to go. Here it comes. Wonderful. Okay, shake out your bow hand. That was great. You will already have that Oh Come Little Children bowing pattern figured out. Okay. Now, I'm going to draw some dots on my fingers. You're welcome to join me in drawing dots. But if you don't want to draw, you don't have to. So, when I'm looking at my first finger, I have a couple of sides of the finger to talk about. I have the thumb side, and I have the pinky side, right? I have the thumb side, and I have the pinky side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line on the thumb side of my first finger. See that? So that's on the thumb side. Okay. Now I'm moving on to my second finger. Bear in mind, this is on the violin hand. Jesse. Okay, so then it's not going to hurt the bow hand, but won't be as useful. In the second finger, I'm going to draw a line on the thumb side. Here's mine. And then last one, here's my third finger line on the thumb side. Right there. So I have my 3 fingers. Now, if you're a nail polish person, I'm not really a nail polish person, but if you are a nail polish person, you could paint a clear coat over these and you'd have your 3 lines there for a couple of days. Good. So here's my question. If you were to attach your thumb to the bottom of this line, could you make a circle with your thumb connected to that line, like that? Oh yeah, Luisa has some nail polish. So you want to make that thumb side circle. Good job. Okay, now you're going to bring your second finger down. Can you make a second finger circle on the thumb side corner? That's it. Good. And can you make a third finger circle on the thumb side corner? Right. Good job, everybody. Okay, so now we're going to switch quickly. Can you find first finger? Make your circle. So find your thumb side circle. First finger, second finger. First finger. Second finger. Third finger. Second finger. Third finger. Second finger. Third finger. First finger. Very good. So that's your thumb side. Now, in violin playing, the easiest way to play advanced is to play with your thumb on the thumb side. It is possible to play Twinkle on your pinky side corner. It's possible, but it's not easy. Now, when you get to a really fancy advanced piece like the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto, there's no way you can play that piece on your pinky side corner. No way. No way. So that's why from your very first piece from Twinkle, we're practicing your thumb sides. Okay? So grab your violin. I want to see if your fingers go down on their thumb side corners. Please pick up your violin. Great. Meet me in rest position first. Always go here first. And now we go up into flip position. Good. And usually I do my violin hand here or here, and then I bring it out to its touch spot. Okay. Now I'm going to put down my first finger, and what's kind of cool, you wouldn't normally be able to see this in group class, but on Zoom I can show you how my first finger line matches my A string. Actually, let's do A string. First finger. If you set your second finger down, your second finger should line up with that line. And when you set your third finger down, your third finger should line up with that line. All on thumb side. All on thumb side. Great. Okay, now, is anybody not on a desktop computer? Does anybody have a laptop or a mobile device?
We have a MacBook, so a laptop.
So it's mobile. So,
Yeah.
Jesse, could you ask your mom to help you and deliver the computer behind your fingers so if I can see that they're thumb side?
How we're gonna do that?
I'm gonna move the computer.
Good job, Una. I'm excited to see your spotlight in a second. So here comes Jesse's. Wow. So Jesse, you stay where you are. Oh my goodness. Look at that thumb side. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Great. Hey, the only thing I would say is check to make sure that the thumb's not too bent, unless Mrs. Marshall told you to do that. Yeah. Make sure you have a soft, straight thumb. Great. Thank you, Jesse. Louisa, are you on a mobile thing? Is it possible for you to turn yourself around so that I could see this way? Nice. Yeah, so, hey, one thing I'm noticing is that your fingers are rolling all the way this way, really far. But if you let them drop down, they'll be right on the third side. So my fingers are coming down kind of at an angle. Yeah, and then hey, one more thing, Louisa. Tap your thumb a few times. See if you can ask it to go straight rather than bumpy. That's it. Great. Okay, take your violin back to rest position. Una, would you like to show me your thumb sides? Maybe. No? Okay, that's fine. So now we're gonna work on a 3-finger song. That song asks us to stack up 1, 2, 3 on the thumb side, and then we play a Mississippi hot dog all the way down. So it goes like this. Lift, play, lift, play, lift, play. Let's all practice that together. Let's go back to resting position here, because we have a bow and a violin to get ready now. So I do feet first. I switch hands, drive my bow, and then I pull my violin over to play position. My violin hand wraps around and then comes out to the touch spot. I have soft thumb, soft fingers, land your bow on E and then rock it to A. Okay. So thumb side first finger, thumb side second finger, thumb side third finger. All 3 fingers are down. And then we'll do a Mississippi hot dog on that third finger. My turn first. Your turn, play. Good. Now you lift third finger, and here comes second finger. Your turn, play. Good. Dump that 2, and here comes first finger. Your turn, play. Then finally lift A, first finger and open A. Your turn, play. Great. So if you're on the A string and you're using these fingers, your pitches should sound just like mine. Let's do it one more time. Stack up. 1, 2, 3. Third finger. My turn. Your turn, play. Dump 3. Your turn, play. Dump 2. Your turn, play. And then finally dump 1. Your turn, play. Great. Now I have a beautiful piano track for us to play along with. Go to rest position. I want us to listen to it first. Oops. Wrong one. Okay, so which instruments did you hear playing during this piece? Anybody want to raise their hand and say?
Piano.
We got some ideas. Louisa, what do you think?
Violin.
Okay, we already got it. 1 violin and 1 piano. Exactly. Now, we're just going to play when the violin plays, but the piano is sending us a special signal. Did you hear something that sounded like bloop? Did you hear that? Bloop?
No.
Let's listen again. Listen for that bloop sound. we don't get this bloop. It goes la, la, la. I think what the piano is trying to tell us in that moment is to put our fingers down. 1, 2, 3. Can you do that with me with your fingers? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then when the piano does the bloop, I think it's telling us to lift up one finger at a time. Bloop, dump 3, bloop, dump 2, bloop, dump 1, and then A. Okay? So you're gonna sit and watch me do it. I'm gonna play along with this recording, and I'm gonna do what the piano tells me to in between each step. Here I go. Let's all together play along with the piano this time. Meet me in rest position. Please pick up your violin. Bows up, please. Louisa, find rest position with us. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do feet, then bow, then violin. Relaxing my violin hand, I land my bow on the E string, rock it to the A string, and then I fly my violin hand up. I have a soft and straight thumb, no bends for me. The fingers are floating. Now I'm going to find 1, 2, 3 on the A string, and here comes the recording. Just to get another experience of that. Okay, I'll press the play once we're all in play position. Feet, bow, violin. You rock to A and then fly your violin hand out. Check to make sure that your thumb is soft and straight. Stack up 1, 2, 3 on thumb side corner. Here we go.
It's already 12.
It is. If you need to leave, go ahead and go. I just wanted to do one more thing. Feel free to depart if you need to. So ITE officially named our class something. I'm so excited. ITE and I decided to call ourselves the Midori class. Midori is a very famous, wonderful violinist. Let me show you a quick video of her, and I was going to have us watch her thumb side corners to see if she's doing what we were practicing today in class. So let me pull this up. Sorry. So again, we're watching her left hand. If you can't hear the sound on this, like, wave your hand right away. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing the thumb signs? I think, check me out on this. Watch the video closely. I think that she's been playing thumb side for so long that her fingers are almost shaped like thumb side shapes. Watch this. Okay, so I'm sharing the link with you in the chat if you'd like to watch the whole thing. I just feel so lucky that we are named after her. I think she's an amazing fiddle player, and we should do our best to play our thumb side corners to match her. Let's finish with a bow, everybody. Find rest position. Violin, bow, rest position. Bow pointing towards the ground. You should have your violin and bow in rest position. Okay, unless you already put it away. Maybe that happened. And look for my signal. Thank you. All right. Thanks for joining us this Saturday. I'll see you next week. Have a great practice week. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Farewell.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.